very good day to the chairperson, honorable judges, timekeeper, members of the organizing committee, teachers, and members of the floor. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, lend me your ears and spare me some of your precious time and allow me to share with you about my visions of loyalty to the kings and the country. Before I proceed to my visionary affairs, let me give you the meaning of the word loyalty. Conceptually, loyalty refers to allegiance, steadfastness, and obedience. In fact, loyalty to the king and the country is the second of the five national principles embodied in the pillars of the country. They are the national ideology that we need to follow. Malaysia practices a system of constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy, with His Majesty the King as the head of the state. Therefore, every single citizen should pledge allegiance, honesty, and sincerity to His Majesty the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. At the state level, the citizens are required to pledge loyalty to the King, the Sultan who rules the state. In the context of the state of Perak, the people of Perak should be loyal to the Sultan, His Royal Highness Sultan Dr. Nazir Muizzuddin Shah Ibni Almarhum Sultan Azim Muhyiddin Shah Al-Balkhullah, the 35th Sultan of Perak. The monarchy in Malaysia today is not only an important institution, but has evolved according to the times and civilizations of Malaysia. My dear council hearing, first and foremost, let's revisit the chronology of our beloved nation history in the Malaysian Constitution. Item 55 provides that the king, or Yang di-Pertuan Agong, is the head of a state and a country. The king also becomes the head of the army for the respective states. In the event of a war, the king will lead the armed forces and defend the country from enemy attacks. For the 62 years of Malaysian independence, we cannot afford to turn a blind eye towards the threats towards our unity and harmony. There are bound to be many challenges ahead. My first son is the king as a symbol of unity, an arbitrator for reconciling strife, and a sovereign institution to maintain the peace of people of various races. Each multiracial citizens of Malaysia needs to respect each other's culture, traditions, and religions. As a result, every race manages to tolerate and mix well with each other. The formula that we take a step together to uphold the sovereignty of the royal institution. Let us cultivate our utmost loyalty to the king and the country because the king symbolizes unity. I firmly believe that the citizens should see the context of loyalty to the king and the state as a foundation for peace and harmony in the country. Malaysians should devote allegiance to the king at the federal or state level, which is in line with the Islamic religious claim. Apart from defending Islam, the Yang di-Pertuan Agong plays a role in ensuring that the special rights of the Malays and Bumiputras are defended. Thus, the harmony among the people can continue to be established. Today, loyalty to the king and country has evolved to include a broader perspective. It is not just about supporting the government in power, but it's also about working towards the betterment of the marginalized sections of our society. It is about standing up for the truth, even if it goes against the popular opinion. It is about protecting the freedom and security of our nation and its people. In recent times, the idea of loyalty has also been one of the most debated topics. The increasing globalization and the rise of nationalist sentiments across the world have led to questions about the role of loyalty in a modern society. Some argue that loyalty to the king and country should always come first, while others believe it is more important to be true to our conscience and moral beliefs. While it is true that loyalty has taken on new meanings in today's world, it remains just as important as it ever was. It is a quality that instills a sense of pride and unity in us, making us better citizens and human beings. Loyalty to the king and country is not just about supporting the government or the monarch, but it is about standing up for what is right and being an agent of change in our communities. In conclusion, loyalty to the king and country has been an essential element of our nation's culture and history. It is a quality that has helped unite us during times of crisis and conflict, and it continues to be an integral part of our national identity. As we move forward, it is essential that we remain loyal to our nation and its people, while also being true to our conscience and moral values. For it is only through our unwavering dedication to our nation that we can pave the way for a brighter future. There is a saying from Cicero, a Roman scholar and a philosopher, who said, "Nothing is more noble, nothing is more valuable than loyalty." With that being said, I shall end my speech here. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.